Good morning, everyone. 10 News reporter Madison Allworth here. It is still very dark out here in Polk County. I'm in Kathleen, specifically at Kathleen Middle School, where portions of the roof have ripped off. I'm going to turn around and just show you this right away so we can get caught up. So let me flip the camera here. It's still dark, but we fortunately have car lights here. But what you are seeing is the remnants of some of the roof here. As you can see, the bathroom, it's a background, it says Kathleen Junior High School. This is Kathleen Middle School in Kathleen, Polk County. And what you're seeing here is some downed trees. And of course, this is portions of the roof here. We do have confirmation from the school that the main building did sustain damage. That's what you're seeing there. And fortunately, there was no one inside at the time of this incident. Neighbors telling us that, a tornado definitely came through here. And I mean, when you look at damage like this, you have to imagine that there was a tornado. But officially, National Weather Service will be here this morning. They have confirmed to us that they will be here in Polk County starting around 8:30 a.m. to assess damage. And they will make the official call as to whether these were tornadoes that came through. But based off of the photos and the reports that they've gotten, they tell us that it's likely that a tornado did come through Polk County. So I see some questions here. Where is this? Let me show you again. We're at Kathleen Middle School. This is in Polk. Kathleen does seemingly, it does seem like they did have a tornado here. This middle school, what you're looking at, this is the school here to my left. School confirming that the main building did sustain damage. And you're seeing that damage right here. This is the roof, portions of the roof just ripped entirely off of the school. Of course, you're also seeing some down trees. I'm gonna flip it again. So we've been out here this morning. There has been activity just all night. 10 News has been working this. We got here probably right before 6 a.m. And when we got here, there were crews working. Actually, let me flip it. I see that they're back now. Flipping the screen for you. So as you're seeing there in the distance, there's it seems to be a power company crew out working on the electric line there. When we were here and waiting for our live shot, there was seemingly a power surge. And that's what we're seeing here in Polk County, just thousands without any power. So again, luckily here at Kathleen School, portions of the roof ripped off on the ground. Did get confirmation from the school that it did sustain significant damage. Thankfully, no one inside. What we need to figure out now, and what is still unknown, is just how bad the damage is. Of course, this can range from just replacing the roof to having to replace larger portions of the building, if not more. So we will have to, keep you updated on that. Still waiting for word, but portions of this, the reason why, and let me flip this again so you can be looking at that, parts of the reason why we can't give you the official, declaration about the school or even about the tornado or even about the larger damage here is because it is still dark out. We still don't have daylight. And unfortunately, we're going to see a lot more and understand a lot more of the damage that Polk County and Kathleen has seen once daylight is on our side, because right now we're just working off of lights from cars to try to give you this information. So for those of you who are joining us, we're at Kathleen Middle School. This is in Kathleen, which is in Polk County. The rain is starting to pick up here. What you're taking a look at is portions of the roof. I'm going to get a little closer so you can see it. Portions of the roof ripped straight off of the school, likely tornado activities. Neighbor telling us that it was a tornado, that it sounded like a tornado, and as you can clearly see here, definitely serious winds to be able to pick up significant portions of a roof like this. I'm seeing some of you saying that it was definitely a tornado. Angela saying my daughter lives there and she heard it pass over her and her family. They're okay. I'm so glad to hear that they are doing well. And yes, that's what we're hearing from people who live here in Kathleen and in Polk County, that it just sounded like a tornado. And definitely based off of what we were seeing, the likelihood that it was a tornado is very high. Now, it's important to note for all of us here in Tampa Bay that we are on a tornado watch until noon. Entire Tampa Bay on a tornado watch. I'm gonna flip it again. So what that means is obviously that we're in a tornado watch, and certain areas have been seeing tornado warnings throughout the morning. And that's the thing with these guys. they hit hard and they hit fast. So you want to keep an eye on when that tornado watch turns into a warning, because that's when things are getting serious. So here in Kathleen, we did have that in place. And as you can see here again, just parts of the roof from Kathleen Middle School on the ground. Again, from the school, what I've heard is that they do confirm that there was significant damage to their main building. Luckily, no one inside when this all occurred. Still remains to be seen just how significant the damage is to the building. But I mean, as you can imagine, I think you might be picking it up here. If I show the sidewalk, you're definitely seeing some of that. It is really raining here in Kathleen in Polk County. So, I mean, if portions of the roof are missing, you're getting rain into the building. That could be even more damage. You know, just even the water as an aspect, but not to mention the wind and all of that as well. So as the sun starts to rise here in Kathleen, there'll be a better visual assessment of the damage that's been done, and the National Weather Service will be coming out to assess whether or not a tornado came through Kathleen. But as some of you have been saying in the captions, and definitely from what we've heard from neighbors, definitely seemed like a tornado. And again, very worth mentioning, we are on a tornado watch for all of Tampa Bay through noon, and that's where it is at this point. So you just need to stay alert. We'll keep you updated on everything in terms of tornado watches, what's going on. At this point in Kathleen, it is just coming down really hard here. I'll flip it one more time before signing off. Here's a shot again, as you can see, Kathleen Middle School, and what you're seeing there on the ground is portions of the roof just completely ripped up, parts of trees as well. You can start to see the sun coming up. I think we're going to understand a lot more about the damage that's been sustained here in Kathleen, not only to the school, but also to neighborhoods. Thousands are left without power at this point. Crews will be working to make sure that people are safe. I'm sure power companies will be working to get that restored for the residents here. But for now, I'm going to sign off. Again, 10 News reporter Madison Allworth in Kathleen, Polk County out here. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned to 10 News on our app, on Facebook, and we'll keep you updated with all the information that you need to know when it comes to the storm and tornadoes. Hoping everyone stays safe, and thanks for watching.